Alright, let's settle it. What is up, you guys? It's Bo Rob. Hello, everyone's back here with some gaming goodness. Today we are here to do a little more Genshin Impact. Alrighty. Got my Genshin tumbler. Nice. We are here today. We have done the Genshin character update with Escafir. We have done the story update with the Archon quest, which was amazing and incredibly maddening and frustrating. And if you watched my stream of that, I got very annoyed that they are really heavily incorporating stuff that people have never played, from Simulanka and Festering Desire and Shadows Amidst the Snowstorm. And they're really tying that into the story. But today we are here to do this basic words. To do the right now.
No recipe, no problem.
Yeah, we are doing the 5.6 flagship event Whirling Waltz today.
Prepare yourself.
Well. Off to the freezer.
Here comes another.
Buddy, buddy.
Cool it. This one will be frozen in time.
Stars, shine for me. The night is cold.
This was new.
A dash of frosting.
This was new.
Yeah.
Dodge this.
My guiding stars.
Cool it.
Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then.
Off to the freezer.
The night is cold. Cold. Mine to commit. Don't be nervous. Just relax. Wibbly wobbly.
Dodge this.
A dash of frosting.
Cool it.
Yes, you are.
Did I never change? Yeah, it's a no-brainer for her. Old girl obsessed with stars. Alright, so I'm excited because I know today's event is largely going to feature Risley, Kinich, Aoife, and Auroron. so I am excited for this. And I am taking a break because I admit that I need it from playing Claire Obscure for another stream. We just finished Act 2 of Claire Obscure last night, and goddamn, that was wild.
Ad Astra at. Thank you for
Good.
Ad Astra.
I'm thinking with my brain, what is the one thing I have to do for my dailies? All the shenanigans in here. And then we can get started.
This realm is...
We're almost there with some of these guys.
If you ever...
We're doing not bad with our friendship farming. We're almost done. We are almost done with Siegemen. Then after that, it's just these guys that are on this page. Not Lisa, starting with Chaska. So after this, I'm going to switch to my Natland team right here. Mawika, Sidlali, Zulon, and Kachina. Get them done. Maybe finish my burn team. Benny, Yao Yao, Emily Hutao.
Huh?
How did I do that?
Alright. So we have a big event going on in Fontaine. This is the next team I want to upgrade. And my burn team, oh, I put Lanyan on there. Because I haven't really played a lot as Lanyan. Up and down team. And Shucky Spitty.
What are my orders? The campaign begins.
I knew you'd miss me.
Count me in.
It's as good as done.
The pleasure is all mine.
Where is...
First aid kit at the ready. Where to?
There we go. This is what we'll do. An overnight fantasy land. Out of a mixture of curiosity and concern, you and Paimon head back to the court of Fontaine for a stroll around.
All tight, bro!
Hold tight, bro!
Hey, there's a newsstand over there! Wanna grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down.
I believe everyone in this event is voiced except for Charlotte.
Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kaniche?
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Hold on, this one's a gem. Illegal restaurant called Serving Saurian Stew proves surprisingly popular.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Fine, I hate to admit it, you won this one.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
If it is, we're all toast. I thought I heard familiar voices if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I thought I heard some news about the Charlotte VA. Hold on. The Charlotte VA says she will never return in the game until the SAG agreement is signed. Yeah. That's rough. I hope the next Charlotte VA will be good. I don't want her to leave because I really like Charlotte's voice, but logically speaking, it's been most of patch 5 without voice actors. Unfortunately, he's a loyal friend. I pressed him for juicy details. He remained tight-lipped about you. Anything you want to share about the Great Lumine's triumphant exploits in Natlan? It was a team effort. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two, it's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine? Charlotte was the one who saw us off from
Hey
Fontaine.
there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed?
Oh, we were trading tabloid headlines. Is that what we were talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
Sorry I had to see such an unflattering side to Fontaine, Mr. Kinich. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. They care about grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The ones who still have a shred of integrity at least will clarify the truth of the main body. Although the misleading headlines are still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. But others, like the one we're reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright
If I had to
fabrications.
quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
That's pretty lenient of you.
Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including
Hiding
a
with
grain
the
of
Gardamek?
truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, There was, in fact, a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in that. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
Good. You're wondering the eunuchs didn't preside over the trial because the case was assigned to another judge. It's not as if the Palais Marmonia only has one judge. We can't expect Monsieur Neuvillette to handle every case himself. The only one who was at every trial was Farina.
Oh, okay.
Kinich is a key witness.
Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
It was all a misunderstanding. Maybe not, but it'd be better if it were for me if Mr. Kinich would agree to another exclusive interview.
It was a pretty open and shut case. In my testimony in court, but I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
You saw right through me. I'll gotta put it down to keen instinct from a renowned saurian hunter. Any response
I
to
appreciate
that, or?
your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kinich the speechless! Kinich the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Of course, brilliant. I'll need a bit more prep time to put together a thorough list of interview questions. Probably get to work, track down Augusti and then report these increasingly outrageous tabloids.
Charlotte
There we
never
go.
stops, does
Now
she?
we'll throw on auto.
Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That how thing that popped out before, or was it a how? It kind of looked like a how, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a how.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before.
That is true.
It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Maybe he's not acclimatizing very well to
Could be.
Fontaine.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine City limits during the first 3 days of each month.
I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kinich holds onto a how's tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a how wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing up. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Marmonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days
Fontanalia
anyway,
Film Festival.
so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
Oh, he's up
I
for
know
fun.
where it is, so let me lead the way.
Take a stroll with Kinich outside the city.
10 points for agility.
Oh, that's all new. This is a lot of Sumeru stuff over here. Here we go.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
There's something familiar about the way you
Wow,
talk.
I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right,
Yeah,
the
we all
unlucky
remember
one.
Lepine Pauline from Genshin. NPC exclusive to the World Quest Counter Phantom Blubber Beast. In the Graph Adversarial Technology Experimental Log. Oh yeah, it's when we had to find any enemy with a wing-like structure. Get fruit or items that are round. And take pictures of specific things in those categories. Got it. The prototype lens comes in handy, by the way.
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick,
Universal
but that
Studios
really
Florida.
is the goal
Got it.
here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all of my life savings into it too.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows?
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me. And another thing, smart is the I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom. I lived for eons.
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss?
Love it.
Making some new friends, are we?
Lepine Pauline. Navia, I haven't seen you in days. Since that
Allow
whole
me to introduce the
Escoffier.
star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Even better now that you're
Hello
here.
there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper
Crab.
introduction.
You'd think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public
He's not wrong. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau.
Nope.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manner. Well, well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. Navia, don't you think the time...
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Totally being treated like a cute cuddly pet.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running
I mean,
in the
we
space
do know
of
for a
single
fact
night.
that Kahul Ahau was a
Honestly,
Dragon Lord at one point.
After all that paperwork and endless waiting, I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula
She
would
sounds on the
indulge such
verge of
impulsive
tears.
demands?
Sorry, Traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit... I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from
So
all
it's not
over
part
town.
of Fontanalia.
Miss Lapine
That's a shame.
Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right. The one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran. After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally
She's
obtained
the,
Lady Farina's permission to use
seahorse.
the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic product thanks to this unexpected opportunity.
That's right.
That's
So
you
don't
had
underestimate
solid
Miss
business
Lapine
proposition.
Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management.
Getting real shaggy.
For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, Traveler, are you at all interested in... It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills,
Sure.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feet.
Well, as everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier. Look over there.
She's Gordon Ramsaying.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you
It's
might
raw.
as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make Ahau go be her assistant.
You little...
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
apologies. Looks like it's
I
back
miss
to work
Silver
with
and
me.
Maloose.
Please feel free to take
The
a
fact that
gander
I
at
still
what
remember
we've
the
got.
names of random
Anyway,
NPC assistants.
if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Business acumen from the Spina.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
So we have Natlan stuff over here. Fontanian stuff in the center. And Sumeruese stuff over there. there you go. Centurion Cheval Moraine. I forget the octopus's name, but I remember Mademoiselle Crabletta. Alright, let's see some of the events.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasy Land? It's time, dear partner in Paimon. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operation. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and
Long-term operate. We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you
We've done
think we
plenty
can
of big
handle this?
business ourselves. Remember the alchemy event?
that's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far. Anyway, first things first. As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction. The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously.
Okay.
That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots, so it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can, which means we
Makes
have
sense.
to use our limited actions, kind of like playing chess or cards. Then. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about
Yeah,
it?
we'll learn on
Trent?
the job.
Come on, you mentioned standardized strategy.
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. If we're not careful, some visit and others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity.
You want me to be your
Wow,
test player?
if we're the first ones to test, but if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I also wanted you to experience the
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. All right then. Let's start with Eclectic Escapade.
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
All right then. Time to try.
Eclectic Escapades. 4 time slots to unlock this facility. I have 8 currently. Swiftly weaving through narrow alleyways beset on all sides by danger. A themed circuit based on an adventure film, Journey to the Secret Sea. Sorry, formula strategy. Okay, collect the required number of adventure coins and reach the destination to complete the challenge. Underground pyrotechnics? Or underwater? Okay, ticket price $160, max service value $40. I don't know what that means.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't
Challenge format
disappoint.
is easy to get into.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked.
Great job, Paimon. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round, bouncy cuteness.
Aw.
Many people have expressed
Who was
interest
number
in
one?
designing cushions based on her image.
Wait.
Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most
Second
popular
place?
character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed
Who
the
was number
pinnacle
one?
of round, bouncy
Bongo
cuteness.
Head? Paimon?
These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
I kind of want one too. Should Farina be getting a sizable
Don't
cut?
worry. As Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue.
Thank God! That girl needs to have some income.
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be.
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that.
Still,
Hey,
we
Radiant.
can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial project, the same logic applies to the Chevalmoran film fantasy. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the There's a recruitment section on the parks. Once assigned,
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources?
Yeah,
That's
sounds
definitely
right.
a first for. Just don't hold everyone up to your own standard. All right, time to review some resumes.
Helene, Konstantin, Yala. Service +2, wage 1600. Follow-up development for the research into its stabilization mechanism, logistics supplier for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Good sense of teamwork, willingness to take on menial or difficult tasks. So I'm willing to pay high wages for quality work.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
I'll be monitoring their attendance.
in any case, with this, running a theme park is a long-term project. We're just about done with our current work set. Well, this cycle of operation sure...
Cool. Unused action points are converted to additional revenue. and then 1,600 to pay her.
Well, the numbers might not look that building on this momentum, to draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine. She'll be performing right here in the amusement parks.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy?
I want to get a feel for all the events, and then we're going to do the story.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals.
That is a very beautiful view of the city.
Ingredients.
Hey there, Escafi.
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to...
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of
They
the
gotta
Hotel
quickly do an
Devore.
introduction in case you did
Wherever
not do
you
her
walk,
character
be
story yet.
I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each...
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. But this isn't just about attracting. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all...
Then Paimon come every single day.
Do you have annual passes?
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special... So give me some inspiration every few business cycles. Now then, give me your hand.
I have no inspiration. No idea inspiration could be physically transferred.
A war. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. All
Good.
right, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical...
Power-packed barbecue ribs. And it gives bonus to the management
I've
side.
refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a rich... The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste. But if you ask me, I'd say the
artisan?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these as their bosses, you have an obligation to provide me. Who knows? The morale boost might even
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in
Damn.
just 5.
Then there's no time to lose.
And Navia lets them clock out early? Navia, good boss.
Desserts too.
That's a great
You finish
idea.
your work,
You
clock
really live
out.
up to your reputation, Escavier. Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. What? The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
What are you guys shooting?
Ah.
Hello, do you have a request? Take care of your mental well-being and enjoy your work. Okay. Upgrade the facility. Oh, and I'll be able to get more staff there. Cool. So visitor volume increases by 10%, ticket price goes up a little bit, action point goes up by 1, the service value goes up by 5.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading this.
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you An attraction will reach its ideal revenue
not ideal
only
right
when
now.
its service
It's
value
less than
meets
ideal. It's
customer
got a
expectations.
black
As we
face.
improve and when that happens, we
Why is everything grayed out? Too much explanation, not enough doing.
Whew, that should be.
Huh? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a...
Oh, not at all. I imagine, but don't.
Whoa, from here on...
Has 3 attractions: eclectic escapades, movie masterpieces, and mellow manor. By upgrading and expanding your facilities, you can increase the corresponding facilities' ticket sales. And upgrade them. You'll attract more visitors by boosting ticket sales. You can further enhance the show development and film festival's overall revenue. Theme restaurant is a cornerstone. Themed dishes, unique buffs. Employees can provide service value, ensuring stable revenue. Hiring, training, or automated salary distribution. Costs incurred to your funds. Employees hired having assigned duties will still require a salary. So don't hire too many people. Okay, I can't assign anyone else to eclectic escapades yet. I don't have enough to upgrade the facilities yet. Use a mixture of brains and bravery to avoid interference and achieve your objectives. Recreate classic scenes from famous films. Play the part of legendary characters. I have 6 points, so I can unlock 4.
The show begins!
Just take care of yourself. Using mixture of brains and bravery. It looks Sumeru built. A scene from the Champion Duelist, symbol of justice and fearlessness made flesh. Okay, let's try it out. Oh no, the key is sunk. In this challenge, you must approach the barrage firing device and destroy it. Getting flashbacks to the Oceanid fights. Grab the key! Did I not just recruit Doomelamanor? I think Uncle Scimitar is my guy. High service value, high wages. Yeah. She's level 7 out of 7, he's 7 out of 7. So they're both trained up to their best. So now I can start hiring less experienced people and train them. If it isn't Dia's friend, you're my boss this time. We've met before. You're famous. I bet you probably you often out and about. He was just a random eremite that we fought.
You've got this park off to... I can't wait to see how it'll all turn out. How...
Line charts of the financial report. Overall revenue trends. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm going to upgrade that probably movie. So let's upgrade the facility. Huge. next one. Mellow Manor. Lighthearted, humorous films put audience in a good mood. Unlock all 3 facilities. It's a little Natlanese area. Let's get some capybaras up in here, baby. My business is now level 3. Mellow Manor is a leisure spot in which our animal friends may be invited. You will receive satisfaction ratings from them based on the layout of their accommodations. The animal friends are... There you go. Staff we need. Mellow Manor is an attraction. We'll confirm her assignment, but she needs training. How do I do that again? Here. How much? It costs 300. There, she barely meets things. I have just enough to upgrade, but I don't have enough time to upgrade. Alright, Jala. Don't go running off the little ones. Mellow Manor has not yet turned a profit. Oh no, it did. But we saw an increase in eclectic escapades and movie masterpieces. You know what, let's do it, and let's try and get multiple upgrades then. Just choice il points. Let's upgrade. Good. Cool. Confirm your assignment. We're gonna train you just a little bit. Let's upgrade this facility. Do as much as I can now when I'm getting these massive refunds on everything. Good. Since I upgraded it, can I add new stuff? Not yet. How many invites? Good. Press to view. How do I get There you go. So 3 out of 3 unique life forms. It's behind my camera. Good. Ticket sales have gone up. got Bongo Head down there. And this whole area has been all fontainified, or not landified. I got 3 left. Look how hard I'm working. Val, she's the guide on Clementine and Aquabus. Expand facility so I can add a new thing, a new story. Ticket price goes up, but service value goes massively up. But it costs 8. I have to upgrade this one to level 3, I guess, before I can... Good. Everything... all the way up. Spend 100% less for the next 5 employee training sessions are free. Nice. Expansion cost for that is 8. If I upgrade here, I'll be set to do the expansion next time. Recruit Constantine. Up and coming novelist. There you go. Upgrade the facility. Okay, everything's a 3 out of 15. Everything is currently being staffed as well as it can. But I think I need to do... the map's bigger, I need to expand the facilities, which cost experience. Still doing good. Okay, so we're gonna do the Crispy Wispy combo. Because I wanted to expand this facility. So let's try the new level. You know, this is kind of cool. Line of fireworks. Cool. This is kind of dope. Swimming through the sky. Dope. That's a cute little thing. Costs 3 to upgrade. But if I do that, I can get it to level 4. I can't hire anyone new. It's fine. More outstanding candidates are now available. Good. Huge. And that costs 8. And that costs 4. That'll bring me up to 12, so I can do a 4 and an 8 together at the same time. $160,000 though. I can't upgrade any further. Can't afford anything, damn it. The unused action points still paid off everyone. Savor the flavor. So I was gonna do an expansion. But I do like that, because the more I pick this, the better it gets. But we are gonna actively do this today. Expand the facility. Okay. Perfect. Good. Next time we'll upgrade that last section. My first day of not pure profit. These guys have a max of 20. Let's hire Petite Lumiere. A new scene. Fortress of Meripede, baby. Ooh, cinematic. Use the ability to slow down. Why do we have health for this? What's gonna happen in this next area? Interactive messages without a challenge at each target. Be a huge refund. He's maxed out now. Oh, did I accidentally? There you go. Okay. The max we can go up to is 15. Alright, we get a new weapon from this. The Sequence of Solitude. That's actually a neat looking bow. Built for long shots and silent kills. Two stages remain in the starting cycle. Hey Judd, how you doing? Been a while. Did I get that Geo trophy? Which Geo trophy? Not sure which one you're talking about, unfortunately. Probably? That one? Get the power of Geo? Yeah, so you get that when you go to Leeway, the second region of the game. Yeah, on the map. So you just need to interact with any of these big statues in Leeway. The closest one is probably this one right here, south of the stone gate. So interact with, in this area right here, interact with any of these big blue statues, and you get that. No problem. So now it's 14 times. We have 14 little time slots to use. Everything is maxed out. And then we're almost at the end of this cycle. When we get to the end of this cycle, I'll start the story. Yeah, I don't think I can use the action points on, so. Business level 6, almost 7. How, would we get by without a little help from our friends? Get by with a little help from our end. Mod. Or VOD muted. Spend action points completing friendly encounters. The corresponding companion will arrive at the Cheval Marine Film Festival to lend you their aid. Some of them serve as consultants for attractions, increasing the income. Others can set up booths and take part. Reach level 6 with movie masterpieces. Do it. Increase my business level and ooh, I could do this. That expands, so that would only cost 6 then. Let's do that. Let's upgrade that. In the corner of Filmland, a certain orchard owner from that land.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Constantine, how are you? I'm entirely enamored of these exhilarating improvisations. You're embracing the spirit, as I eternally do. There she is. Hey, girl.
Whoa,
Sonic the
is that
Hedgehog.
our hero, the Traveler? Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Coiffier already told me, but when I saw you just now, I forgot myself for a moment.
I'm just an Operation staff member.
Practically speaking, the Cheval Marin, isn't it the idea that everyone works together? But wait a sec.
Well, officially, I'm here to promote my brand. Not long ago, Mrs. Coiffier placed an order with me for her rest. In her letter, she mentioned that showcasing my orchard's products at the festival would boost sales and help build my... After talking it through with my parents, I decided to give it a shot. Now that I'm done with the restaurant's ingredient order, I plan to sell the rest...
The thought of enjoying fresh fruit from now, but with this many customers...
Huh? Am I? There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? Some of those films have even been adapted into great comics.
So, you're not doing it?
Back in the Collective of Plenty, I just set up a sign with the fruit prices, place a weighing scale and a coin jar to one side. When closing time came around, I
is so
wake up
trusting.
and check the accounts. Not a single Mora's ever gone missing.
To be
A lot of
fair,
trust.
that does sound nice. People in the Collective of Plenty are a law-abiding bunch. No one would even think about taking something without paying. Makes
But-
sense that tending your stall. Fontanian customers are no doubt trustworthy too, but let's just say they're not used to self-service shopping. Plus, if you just leave the stall unattended as a Natlanese merchant, people here might think you're gone for good.
Yep. Good points, Paimon.
I'd better start acting the part. But I'll need to buy some things. I promised to bring back some Fontanian clockwork mecha for Kochi-an-san. Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces.
We'll go with you.
We might not be locals, but we've explored Fontaine quite a...
In that case, give me a moment.
Unlock the resume list refresh function at the staff center. Cool. Alright. So our starting stage is done. Ooh, candy shells, a new recipe. We are now in the busy stage. Oh, they're all multi-stage? Random number 6, one of the following. Let's focus on upgrading.
Strike a pose! Ah.
Let's remove Captain Ferment Juice. Hire him. Huge. We got new kinds of animals. Large life forms. We're gonna keep it where it is for now. Can't expand. We have 10. That's huge. Reduce the cost of action points consumed by expansion, because we need to expand each one of these things next. Yeah, I love Farina de Fontaine. But for the sake of the,
Just what will become of...
Hello, boss. I'm from the Collective of Plenty. You might recall receiving a letter from us requesting you to design some components.
Wait a sec. Why does Ion-san need clockwork mecha?
to whip lazy trainees into shape. So you planning on building a robotic personal
Nothing
trainer?
like that. Our coach just wants to fine-tune her gym equipment so people can target different... She mentioned something about a rowing machine to focus on back muscle. The parts that connect the ropes and weight plates wear out easily, but they need to be strong. So Coach Ian-san...
It all sounds so
Okay.
technical.
Build up.
When did fitness turn into some kind of complex engineering problem?
She's gonna build the Bowflex. Jansson's
To be
creating the
honest,
Bowflex in the
I don't really
Genshin
get all the
universe.
details
Done.
either, but if it doesn't, we can always. If you're interested, I can show you if you'll be able to smash the records without even breaking a sweat.
Time to flex those guns.
You can always try the equipment. Weight training's for everyone, you know.
Chatting about fitness. So let's take a look at this. Expansion now costs 9. And I have 20. So I can expand 2 different locations. Receive bonus revenue each cycle. So if I expand Mellow Manor, that'll help me unlock Siegewin. I forgot to do this. I've been playing too much Clair Obscure, and I'm used to R2 as sprint. I keep activating everyone's moves. Ooh, Annette. Reach level 8 with Eclectic Escapades. 10. Let's focus on the expansion first. Cool. Oh, it had that little side area. Neat. Good. Try. So he gets 6 because he's touching 3 animals. Okay, it's 4 to upgrade the facility. That would drop me down to 7. How much do I need to chill out with Veressa and Max? I need 10. Should I just finish up Veressa? Let's just finish up Veressa.
All right, time to show off how fast I can run. I'm gonna go have a blast, then come back, calm down, and focus
Hydrate.
on...
That's right. Last thing you'd want is to get too absorbed in Funnily enough, Paimon can think of someone else with a bad habit of getting...
No need to worry about me, guys. I do a lot of long-distance run.
Cool. She dives right in.
Woohoo! How was it? Did you get through?
It was amazing! Not only did I get a super high score, but I also checked up on every homage to the original films, and even recreated several iconic scenes. I'll focus on doing business this time round, but if there's ever another...
It's a deal.
You know what?
That would be great.
So Veressa has set up a stall.
Seeing how happy would you like some fruit?
Huge. So this is gonna be someone's area. That'll be someone's area back there. Someone will set up over there probably. to get 10 million to get to the next stage? That's insane.
That unique aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my. There's something if something like this.
Huge! Oh damn, Vibrant Orchard was definitely worth it then. Let's expand here. Ooh. I know it's not. I know the answer's gonna be no. But I kind of wish that this would just stick around in the background now and not disappear. We don't have to do the events. The events can go away because I know they don't like keeping events around. But we're physically building a structure. It'd be cool if it just stays in the background. And this doesn't just get destroyed next week and go back to being a beach. Yeah, I think that'd be neat. Whoa. Woo! Okay, 90%, so 100% upgrade the facility. That brings me up to 22. Perfect. Improves my business level. Dope. Do I get anything? More outstanding candidates are available. Cool. A new Sumeru zone at 9. More themed dishes at 11. I can upgrade it again and get a 3rd staff member. Let's do that. Oh no. I didn't realize they cost so much. I probably shouldn't have Done that twice. But because we did that, we've now unlocked Lynette. A renowned yet low-key magician's assistant has appeared by the waters of the Cheval Moraine Film Festival. Increase the ratio at which action points are converted to funds. Cool. Increase the maximum staff limit level. That sounds huge. Greatly improve staff service at Eclectic Escapades. Yeah, we took a hit there. Ooh, Gia's on the list now. Reach business level 9. Nice. So 8. So as long as I save 8, I can do 2 eclectic things. Cool. $30,000, that's worth it. It's huge. Okay. I could expand the facility, but I think the better play would be Lynette. Okay. Sound okay. First things first, I don't see. Did I get any more area? Cool. Lynette. Detecting the arrival of 2 esteemed friends. Activating chat mode. Hello. Hey, Lynette. A director we know is in. Let's come here to unwind.
Wait, but
Wait, Lynette's not voiced. Oh, that's his own fault. We've been working with the director a lot, so my brother took it upon himself to
All
familiarize
of
us with
them?
the styles.
That's some serious dedication right there.
Hey, movie marathon, baby. Is famous for psychological horror. Didn't sleep properly for 3 days.
I had no idea Lenny was so...
He absorbed in magic shows, find duties to relate. Still over the actor's residence.
Well, that's a side of Lenny we've never seen before.
Which scenes is he
Don't
focusing on?
even think about...
I don't like jump scares or stories that give you a chill.
Sound...
Lynette is a turn your brain off and just vibe kind of. I get you.
Still, if you're...
Seeing as we're the
If we
host,
can get
she's
Lenny
getting
on board, the Cheval Moran...
Increase the ratio at which unused action points are converted to funds. I still have 8? I thought that would cost 8, no? Take a hit, but we can add an extra staff member. Business level goes up to 9. A Sumeru Eremite Camp. A scenic that blends together the view of Port Ormos and Eremite camps. Dia unlocked. An additional dish option when cooking theme. Generate service value that exceeds the limit. Receive bonus revenue each cycle. Did it expand at all? Still no. Ugh. Well, I was going to use it on the next Lynette, but let's just do a free encounter with Dia, right? Up in the Eremite zone. Hey, Traveler, Paimon. What a coincidence running into you guys.
I didn't expect to see you here
Here
either!
to see the sights, or are you on the job? Turns out both. Members of the Blazing Beast were invited over to start an adventure film. The film was well received, so the director heard about this event. We were invited as guests. The director took pains to recreate sets
Guess
from the
that's
film.
not scenery most Fontanians see every day, huh?
I'd love to see the scenes you starred in. Unfortunately, I got a little too into the action scenes. Wrecked half the set and got the boot.
Wait, aren't fight scenes supposed to be as realistic?
Well, the production team didn't have a budget, so they shot a few takes and the set collapsed again. Plus, the tougher fighter we had in the crew, Uncle Scimitar couldn't last more than a few moves against me. Keep the scene, and to our surprise, the audience loved it. Turned out Uncle Scimitar's a bit of a star. I thought I'd seen that guy.
You
Grab a drink. Why not? A bar called the Rusty Rudder along the coast to the southeast. I've been there, yeah. The next expand facility will not cost any points. Okay. So let's expand here. Because it's free. I'm a 3 out of 5. Got it. There you go. Huge. Okay. Eclectic Escapades is doing fine. Let's recruit you. Bring you to there. Let's do that. Okay. I completely forgot about this location. Hey, there you are. Took the liberty ordering a misty sunrise. Buell fruit juice. Pucked up slumber.
Ah, but how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your first time here? Paimon's never even heard
We
of
never
the drinks
thought of
you
ordering
ordered
drinks
us.
like these. Part of the job being a merc's adapting to new environments. I mean, you think an adventurer would be kind of also very adept at that?
Where do we begin? Literally everything that's happened has been pretty incredible.
We
if
killed
you
the
think
god
about
of the
it.
abyss, met the primordial shade of death, watched the first Fatui harbinger end himself. Fought in a war.
Huh? So we could become mercs?
I'm already an adventurer. Can't be both. You're already the honorary knight. A new title.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs where we can help a lot
Partners
of
of
people
the
while
Blazing
also...
Beast. I like it. Unused funds generate additional income. That's pretty good. I should be able to do both, actually. Let's do an encounter with Lynette. Wasn't this house, Linny, I'm back. Is this where they're staying right now? Because wasn't this house using like one of those criminal world quests very early on? But I'm pretty sure the people that lived here are long gone, so...
Oh, delighted to hear that you've been enjoying yourself, but I just need... every time I close my eyes, I keep thinking of new tricks.
There will be cute animals
That's
to
right,
play
Lenny.
with.
A change of pace should...
Oh, wait.
The manager of the park I'm about to become a consultant for is one of the
In that
attractions too.
case, count me in. Just give me a...
One person who can't say no to you, traveler. I mean, he did famously say no to father one time.
Good!
Breasts. Oh, that's the Croco Cannon girl! What food did I get this time?
That unique aroma. All right then.
Oh, unless I already did that. You're just upgrading it and your masterpiece increased. What's that? Because there's there's 3 encounters available to me right now. And they're 10 and 12. Oh wait, but if I do Siege Win, I pay 6, and then I get the 12 for free, but I still have to pay the 10. I'll still be paying 16. Ooh, that's good. So here's what we do. Siege Win, then get Lynette's for free. Then tomorrow in the cycles we do Siege Win and Dia's final one will be discounted. Smarts. Hey Herb, how you doing today? Herb has arrived.
Hey, Siegeween! Welcome to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasy...
Navia told me about the plans for the Beauty Association meetup. It's become popular. Everyone's talking about it.
Oh, your encouragement leaves Paimon feeling even more
Yes,
motivated
we're
than
popular
ever.
in prison. I guess for animated films. Good. Wait. My neighbor Kokoro? Dom and Cherry? She's a fan of Miyazaki films and Tom and Jerry. Alright, Siegewin.
But now they've got films to watch. Even the ones who used to cause trouble might settle down a bit, right? We have
I wouldn't say
our very own
Genshin's
animal-themed
bad for
area,
your
by
health.
the way.
Genshin's bad for
We
your
call
mental
it
health.
Mellow Manor. Customers are calling it...
It's brain rot the game. But my brain is already rotted through, so...
Oh, you mean we could invite Siegeween? Now that you mention it, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, like the workload won't be too heavy. With Siegeween on board.
So now we get a free encounter. So do Lynette's final encounter for free.
Thanks for inviting me to come down, you two. I must say, I feel like a new man after visiting the park and seeing all those adorable animals.
Rob trying to rob someone? Never.
Seems like Lynette has her eye on some great potential
I would
animal
never
assistants
steal something
too.
of that much importance. And keep it in my fridge in a jar.
Oh, and did you see those weird mushrooms? Can we take home a few of those as well?
Bongo head.
That might not be possible. These fungi have been specially trained, you know? They're like stunt actors of the elemental
A
world.
fluffy cat would fit the bill too.
Are you sure about that? Paimon's pretty sure.
The other two attractions were great too.
Let's hire Basima the Fifth. Huge. Give us another little challenge. Today's just gonna be Genshin. We're gonna play for another hour or two. Tomorrow, we are doing... Tomorrow, I might do a good afternoon stream. A good chunk of stuff. Fortnite is having an update, so I might do a little Fortnite, a little Marvel Rivals, so they're also having an event update. And Claire Obscure. And Friday, I think I was going to start First Berserker Kazan on Friday. But I know you asked for it, so I will be playing Mafia in the next few weeks. So do not worry about that. That is on my list. It has been added to the schedule. Definitive Edition in preparation for Old Country. But for the immediacy, that's what it is. So tomorrow, Fortnite Rivals and Claire Obscure, which I beat Act 2 of Claire Obscure, and it was wild. It was... I could have just stayed on this. Why did I do that? All the way back. No! Cool water stairs. Now don't hold my hand and make me skip past the... Alright. You've been mostly watching the fight because you don't want to spoil the game? I appreciate that. I will say, we finished Act, I wasn't sure where the game was going to go towards the end of Act 2. Two amazing boss fights back to back to culminate Act 2. Some of the best music in the game so far. And then a twist that broke my heart and set up Act 3 in a really cool way. So, really loving it. Okay, it costs 4 to upgrade. Let's do it. And I definitely don't have enough to hire anyone, right? Yeah, Movie Masterpieces is gonna take a hit today. We need to be able to afford some new staff for them. Movie Masterpieces took a 9% hit.
Forget health issues, Pop.
Oh, wait, head nurse, please don't go. One of the inmates has become obsessed with those magical mouse munchies from the animated films. He ended up giving himself food poisoning.
Sorry. Your patient's health is top priority. If I'm playing Mafia 2, I don't need to play Definitive because it just improved lighting.
Care of our patients. Why don't we prepare something?
Seizure is going to be in charge of that, and someone else is going to be in charge of this. Let's hire new staff. Let's upgrade the facility. Yeah, 12 staff of level 6 or higher. Huge. Alright, hey, fair enough. I'm always down to play a good story, so 1 and 2 are on the list. All the Blazing Beasts are fully on board. Any commissions we receive in this region of the Hypostyle Desert, north of the Desert of Hadramath, and east of Ardravi Valley, and southeast are yours. The pay's insane, but so are the risks. Sounds perfect.
You're so quick, Dia! Everyone agreed just like that! Guess that means we're... Hooah! Watch out, world! There's a couple of new mercs on the scene!
Don't forgive the Blazing Beast a little plug. We protect, you prosper.
It's a deal!
Sure, I guess I'm officially a mercenary now. And Dia has a little stall. Selling Blazing Beast merchandise. Okay, 6 left. Worth it. Good. I think 11, yep. I need to get to 12 to get more candidates. Damn! Go to expand, upgrade, and expand. Another, okay. She's now gonna be... Oh, there. Hey, come on. Not even Italian over here. It's a me, Mario. Come on. Let me just...
And here's a special snack.
Please don't try to intimidate them. Now I'm just imagining full-grown adult French prisoners
Is it because
reenacting
they aren't
Tom
paying
and
any
Jerry.
attention when they're watching? Or is it some rebellion?
Alright. Cedrian is now at the Mellow Manor as a consultant. they're on fire. Good. Upgrade. Expand. This is a massive event. There's a lot of content in this event. Is the Wave Rider around here somewhere? I didn't even see the Wave Rider. Man. Let's upgrade the facility again. Huge. Progress the operation cycle. You're doing well, so that's fine. So another challenge is level 3. I mean, I feel like everything's at level 3. How freaking much is this? Is there in this game? He missed up with the spaghetti. A pasta fazool. As an Italian, I'm slightly offended, but it's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, on my father's side. It's the Debotas. It's not my last name anymore. So I'm a huge mutt. I'm a big European mutt. I'm a little bit of everything in Europe. Just take a dart and throw it at Europe and you'll hit somewhere I'm from. I am German, Italian, Polish, Norwegian, Irish, Scottish, with a little bit of British in there. It's literally just a hodgepodge. Nope. Recruit you. Huge. Level 11, almost level 12. Upgrade dishes. Every facility upgrades to level 15. Get all attractions to level 11. Yeah, we can do that. Business level 12. Upgrade to 11. And upgrade to 11. Because with that, spend, so I can now get Felina de Fontaine. Beloved Stars, bold new venture. As Chevelle Morain's Guardians, only proper for you to self-attend. Spend action points to obtain extra themed dishes. Unlock the Chevelle Morain stage. Greatly improved staff service. Yeah, huge. Hey, girl! All I'm missing is Russian, and I'll be a European mutt.
Why, hello there, traveler.
There's no
Paimon.
Greek in there.
I
There's
sensed
no
your
French, no
enthusiasm
Spanish.
from a
I could use a
mile
little bit of
off.
them.
You were so bright. I could have taken you for an opera singer in full falsetto.
No Croatian. No Czech.
Karina, you're finally here!
The star has arrived.
Thank you. I am just as thrilled to be here as you are to have me. More seriously, I'm not the star this time. That's
I'm glad
you
Amber's
two,
working. I love Amber Lee
alongside
Connors.
all
I
the
got to meet her a couple
creators
times.
sharing their
Very
passion
lovely
for
woman.
film with the world.
And yeah.
Honestly, when I was first asked to approve the plans, I thought this would just be a small event. I never imagined that the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland would expand to this scale so quickly.
Yeah, thinking back to when we first...
At this rate, who knows? Someday it could become as iconic as the Fontenelle, and we have the two of you to credit for. I've suggested to several renowned directors that we award you the title Pioneers of the Film Industry, in contrast to the Farina Award, which is more of a public honor. This title is a mark of true recognition from within the
With
industry
great recognition
itself.
comes great responsibility.
Even you're getting see...
Come now, no need for any. Speaking of which, I've actually been preparing a little survey. How about we randomly select...
Did Paimon here?
Well, given that it bears the name of my dear friend Surintendant Cheval Moran, isn't it? Besides, the more plus, it's a...
Paimon always... Then again, maybe...
Huge. Oh, we added a little playground back there. Dope. That's good. High satisfaction. Right, now we've run out of money, it looks like. Just get it to good.
There we are, all set to go. Now, let's take a stroll nearby and randomly pick out some.
Look at all those crabs over there.
These suggestions are surprisingly detailed. Choosing film prototypes, recreating the scene cutting process, budget management for costumes make... Oh, Paimon's head is spinning. Also, nearly every single person we spoke to said they wanted to see Lady Farina perform. Your popularity is off the charts!
I'd have said the exact same
To
thing.
tell you the truth, I've no any star worth their when I take center stage, all the spotlights are on me. And rightly so. But as a guest, so instead of performing myself, I'd prefer to support you.
Hey, that's right! Movie masterpieces is all about...
Oh, wonderful! Then I shall give this... Once I've had a moment to prepare, we can meet up for a slice of gâteau from my pâtissière suprême.
We got a nice little stage here for Chevelle Morin. So 90% discount there, so let's upgrade that. Spam that. Oh, we added a boat. quick and easy. We've almost 100% of this thing. Yeah, let's upgrade. Business level 13. Let's hire rest, replace Helene. She's maxed out. Buy that just to improve my... Still huge. 7,800,000 in a single cycle. Not bad. And with this, I'll have completed all of the staff service. Or I'll have completed all the friendly encounters.
Have you ever considered starring in your own film?
It's a series of cooking shows.
Val's own cuisine.
As it happens, I'm already doing something similar. A brand consultant has been filming my training sessions with students. And
oh, no. No. A documentary won't do. I'm talking
reality
about
TV, girl.
More drama.
Before you finalize it, please let me review the culinary term.
Great. And actually,
no problem. That said, now that we've been granted Director Farina's approval, we'll really have to step up our game.
Director Farina, show us the way.
I believe in you both. I'll start drafting the script.
All friendly encounters completed. Upgrade all facilities to their highest level. Get 50 million. We're almost there. And reach the highest business level. We're almost there. Okay, let's see. Immediately get that. The first time you expand. And we'll save that, if that doesn't matter as much. My thought process here is getting this to the final levels is going to be expensive. Expand any attraction. So now when I upgrade this, it'll be a lot cheaper. But this is the final swimming race, right? Or gliding. It's been so long since we've been in the Wave Rider. Oh, this is triumphant. Look at this. Chef's kiss. Which means this is now a 90% discount. And it gives me a refund. Upgrading the same one gives me a discount. Maxed out. Alright, let's check out the staff. Let's hire Nusta and Roxanne to be safe. Marnie, you're good for now. We're gonna throw Nusta in. So we should be permanently good on that. We'll never need to touch eclectic escapades again. So we're almost there for that. And we're almost there for that. Skyrocketing. The Fontaine-themed classical high street. Those are both big. We'll save those. So we'll save. Let's do it here. Upgrade facility. expand. That's maxed out. It's the same no matter what. Okay. Nine, nine. Huge. Good. We're getting 100%, 180% more revenue. Let's max it out. Okay, let's see. Let's swap out the consigliere left-handed, replace it with the King of Grilled Fish and Mint Sauce. Good. Maxed out, maxed out. This should be the final thing.
That unique aroma. All right then.
Rather do that. Huge. So the last thing we'll update is that final room. I'm about to expand. So still 2 more challenges here. Beautiful. The Engineer's Code. The challenges in this are just fun. Are we in the Imaginarium? Are we in like a Mondstadt library? Where are we? The Mondstadt library. I remember this. Hiding from the balloons. Good. The ersatz balloons. Trapped. Snagged. facility. Upgrade facility. Maxed out. Expand. This is the final expansion. And there's one upgrade after this, right? Oh, it's one of these bastards. 20,000 leagues under Fontima. Huge value boost. Final upgrade. Oh, there's the final upgrade. Okay. But let's go to our current staff. Oh, I forgot I had Roxanne. Take a look. Done, done, done. Everything is on fire. Plenty of action points left over, but there's nothing left to use them on, so... we're naturals. Why not? I'll recruit another person. Nothing but profit. $61,000. Available funds are maxed out. All right. We now have the story to do. So that was about 3 hours of fun. Now we have the actual story. Let's see how long, if I can find out how long this takes. Yeah, Whirling World's story. There's a lot. Alright, you know what? Maybe... It's about 1 a.m. So maybe what I'll do... I did want to do Clair Obscur tomorrow. You know, maybe tomorrow I'll do both Genshin and Clair Obscur. Because I got something... I'm not going to work tomorrow or Friday because I got some personal stuff to take care of. So I might be home earlier than usual. I might be home around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. So maybe I'll do like a much earlier stream and do Genshin's Whirling Waltz and Clair Obscur, and maybe throw a little Marvel Rivals. I'll do like a big game stream tomorrow. I think that's the better idea. And then as soon as I do, I'll get all of this, because, oh, just look at that. Hold on, so it's gonna be 250. So it's 350, 450, 470. 570, 670, 690, 790, 890, 910. So 910 for that, and then probably 20 for each of these. So 950 primos? That's an awesome event. Alright, well I think... Oh, let me get at least these. This little box right here is such a cool thing. I already have a R5 Wolfang. I have an R1 Talking Stick, an R4 Sack Jade, R2 Scion, R1 Ballad, R2 Deathmatch. I think my Chevreuse has that. My Razor has that. My Cloud Retainer. Alright, so that's what I'm going to call it for now. I will be back early tomorrow with more Genshin, more Clair Obscure, more Marvel Rivals, and a short Fortnite reaction to the upgraded Battle Pass. Yes. Alright, so that is it for this thing that I'm doing. Thank you so much. Radiant, Judd, Herb, appreciate you guys. That's it for this thing that I'm doing. Until next time, stay awesome. Peace.